7 things she does when she's falling harder. There's a moment in every relationship, every situationship, every whatever this is, when something shifts. It starts as interest, a spark, a curiosity about someone that feels exciting but manageable. And then one day, without warning, without permission, it becomes something else entirely. Deeper, heavier, more real than she was prepared for. She's not just interested anymore. She's falling. And the harder she falls, the more her behavior changes in ways she cannot hide and cannot fully control. Today at HeartSignals, we're going to show you the 7 things she does when she's falling harder for you. Stay till the end, because the last one is the sign most people never see coming. But once you do, you'll understand everything. She starts protecting the relationship. When a girl is just interested, she's casual about things. If plans fall through, it's fine. If things get complicated, she can walk away without losing too much. But when she's falling harder, everything changes. She starts being careful. Careful with her words around you. Careful not to say something that might push you away. Careful to show up when she said she would. Careful not to do anything that might damage what you two have, even if what you two have doesn't have a name yet. This protectiveness is one of the earliest signs that her feelings have deepened beyond what she expected. She is treating what exists between you like something worth preserving. Like something fragile and precious that she cannot afford to break. When she starts choosing her words more carefully around you, when she starts being more thoughtful about how she shows up, that is a girl whose feelings have gotten bigger than she planned. She gets more curious about your inner world. Early on, the conversations were fun, light, easy. But now she wants to know more. She asks questions that go deeper than the surface. What do you actually want from your life? What are you most afraid of? What does happiness look like to you? She's not making small talk anymore. She's trying to understand you, the real you, the version underneath the version you show everyone else. When someone is falling harder, they need to know who they are falling for. They need to feel like they're not just attached to an idea of you, but to the actual complicated real human being that you are. Her curiosity is not nosiness. It's investment. She is putting herself inside your world because she plans on staying there, and she wants to make sure she knows exactly where she's landed. She becomes more protective of you. Someone says something dismissive about you, and something shifts in her immediately. She doesn't let it go. She pushes back. She defends you in a way that surprises even her sometimes, with a fierceness that comes from somewhere deep and real. This protectiveness is new. She didn't feel it this strongly before. But the harder she falls, the more your reputation, your feelings, your well-being become personal to her. When someone hurts you, it feels like they've hurt her too. When you're struggling, she feels it alongside you. When the world is unkind to you, she takes it personally. That is not just caring about someone. That is someone whose heart has become entangled with yours. Someone for whom your pain and your joy have stopped being separate from her own. She starts including you in her future without realizing it. Pay attention to how she talks about the future. Does she say you should come visit that place someday? Or does she say we should go there? Does she talk about events coming up and naturally assume you'll be there? Does she make plans weeks ahead that include you without being asked? This shift from ear to ear is one of the most powerful signs that exists, and it usually happens before she's even fully aware of it. When someone is falling harder, their future starts to reshape itself around the person they're falling for. You stop being someone she's spending time with, and start being someone she's building something with. Even if neither of you has said that out loud yet. The moment she starts placing you in her future as a given, not a maybe, not a possibility, but a given, she has already made a decision her words haven't caught up with yet. She is more vulnerable with you than anyone else. She tells you things she hasn't told other people. Not the big dramatic secrets, but the quiet ones. The fears she carries silently. The version of herself she's most ashamed of. The dreams she's too afraid to say out loud to anyone else because what if they don't come true? She shows you the parts of herself that are easiest to judge, and she shows them to you anyway. This is the most intimate thing a person can do. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is the ultimate act of trust. And she is choosing to be that exposed with you specifically. She's not doing this with everyone. She's doing this with you. Because somewhere along the way, as the falling got harder, you became the person she trusts most with the realest parts of who she is. She notices when something is off with you. You walk in, and before you say a single word, she knows. Something is wrong. You're carrying something. You're not yourself today. She doesn't need you to tell her. She reads you. Your energy. The way you hold yourself. The specific quality of your silence that's different from your usual silence. This kind of attunement only develops when someone has been paying close attention for a long time. When they've studied you enough to know your baseline so well that any deviation from it registers immediately. She notices because she has been watching, not in a calculating way, in a caring way. In the way that you watch someone when they matter to you. When their well-being has become something you carry a piece of. When she starts reading you better than most people, she has been falling harder than she has said. She stays through the uncomfortable moments. This is the final sign. And the most important one. When things get awkward, she doesn't disappear. When there's tension, she works through it instead of walking away. When you're not at your best, she stays. When it would be easier to leave, she doesn't. Early feelings are easy to maintain. They exist in the highlight reel, the fun moments, the good conversations, the easy days. But when someone is falling harder, they stop being interested only in your highlight reel. They start showing up for the real parts. The complicated parts. The parts that require patience and effort, and choosing to stay even when staying is hard. Every time she stays through something that would have been a reason for someone else to leave, she is telling you something enormous without saying a word. She is not here for the easy version of this. She is here for you. So, how many of these did you recognize? Because if you saw even 4, she's not falling anymore. She's already fallen. And the only question left is whether you're going to let yourself fall too. Like this video, subscribe to HeartSignals. See you in the next